I just finished watching Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and he got an episode on there talking about why so many NBA players are getting hurt, are not being able to play the 82 games or so that it takes to go a full season. Now, I'm a light NBA watcher. You know, I don't watch every game. I don't know all the stats, but I'm an NBA fan. When I was younger, I was more into watching sports, but to me personally, the NBA, the NFL, just professional sports as a whole is more entertainment based than it was when I was coming up. I'm not saying it wasn't, suspect back in the day, because it was, but it was more, they had more integrity, if you ask me. But anyway, even though I don't watch the NBA or follow it as much as I used to, I still keep up with what's going on. And I got wind that, John Moran and Zion Williamson was dealing with injuries, and Woot was dealing with injuries. But the one that struck me the most is Zion Williamson, because I look at him as a young man who could benefit a lot from SR. Like, if he would just practice SR, he'd be the best basketball player. He would probably be the best basketball player there ever was. I'll go on the record of saying if Zion Williamson practiced SR for at least one season of his career, he'd be, by either the end of that season or the next season, he would have the best season that not only he'll have in his career, but he will have one of the best seasons that the NBA and professional sports have ever seen, because his athleticism, his potential as a basketball player is so great that the fact that he has a child with a stripper, and he has, I don't know the other scandals he had with women, but all I know is, for one thing I know for sure, I feel it in the bottom of my heart, he would benefit greatly from SR. Not just him. These other players that are named on the list, if they practice SR, like in boxing, SR is very commonly practiced in boxing. So we get to see great fights because most boxers practice SR. But in basketball, these basketball players are getting hurt left and right because it's not as promoted as it is in boxing. So it's like, that's why most of these NBA players be hurt. That's why their hamstrings be torn up. That's why they be going through the motion with these women. They always at the strip club. They throwing thousands of dollars at the strip club during the off season, during the regular season, and like the players who live a holistic lifestyle, like the Kyrie Irving, who's plant-based, and other athletes like that. You very seldom hear athletes who live plant-based, who live, righteously. You rarely hear them getting the injuries. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but if you look him up, you'll find him. It was a player in the 90s who was celibate his whole career, and he played for like 20 years. He was celibate his whole career. You know what I mean? So it's like, come on, man, what more proof you need? Like, I'm just saying, hopefully someone like Zion Williamson sees this video and gets on SR, because, bro, you need it, young brother. You need it. That's why you keep getting hurt. I know the answer. And everybody in the SR community, we know the answer. It's just these athletes, these rich professional athletes, you know, they got all this money, and, you know, they fall victim to their desires. I can't knock them because it's easy for me to practice SR. I don't have $5 million in my bank account. If I did, I probably wouldn't be harping so hard on SR. But if I did have $5 million in my bank account, and I noticed that I kept getting injured in the professional sport I was in, and I was looking for a solution, and someone came along and introduced me to SR and really encouraged me and opened my eyes to the fact that could help me have a better career, I'd adopt SR with no hesitation. Yeah, man. But anyway, this is Jamel Redemption coming at you with another video. SR motivation. You know what I mean? Y'all take care of yourself out there. Peace.